day I was in Manhattan and this girl comes up to me. She was visiting from Korea and she's like, "Are you Eva Evans?" I said, "I sure am. Who the fuck is asking?" And she's like, "I'm a big fan of you. I watch you on Instagram. I think you're so funny and beautiful." And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's so crazy." My mind was just blown because I would have never thought that anyone in Asia knew who the fuck I was. So anyway, she's like, "Eva, I want to ask you some advice. You seem like you're a very confident woman. You're confident in your sexuality." And I'm paraphrasing this whole conversation because obviously she was talking with a Korean accent. I can't do a Korean accent. The only accents I got is either Jamaican or New York. So use your imagination. Okay, so she was, "I want to ask you some advice. I met this guy at a party and he, we liked each other and we went home together. But when we went home together, I was very self-conscious about my body. I didn't want to get naked. So we didn't end up having sex." So I'm like, "Okay, well, what was holding you back?" And she was like, "My ass is flat." I'm like, "Well, sis, no shade, but when he bagged you at the party, I'm sure he saw your flat ass. So it wasn't an issue for him. Why are you making it an issue?" I'm like, "Let me ask you a question. Was his dick hard?" She was like, "Oh, very hard." I'm like, "Okay, so he definitely didn't have a problem with your flat ass. So what's the problem?" I'm like, "Sis, you got to get out your head. You got to get out your head because if this man wasn't complaining, why the fuck is you?" Any man who does complain, you tell this nigga to suck your dick, okay? Ladies, we need to stop being in our heads, okay? Because a lot of times when we self-conscious about shit, men don't even see that shit. The things that we don't like about ourselves, there's a man who will love that shit and lick it right up. And any man who can't accept you as you are, he don't need to be in your presence, especially when you're naked. So ladies, next time you in the bedroom and you feeling self-conscious, get out your head and get on that dick, sis.